So much going on right now, guys. So we've got the pool they're doing the framework for the pool. They're continuing on inside with the floor work. And unfortunately, we're having to drill a new well. And this particular well is going to be a deep well. It's going to have a 4-inch pipes on it so that we can get a submersible pump inside of it. And we're going to make sure that we have the yield test done and everything that needs to be done so that we can have an adequate supply of water. And the fence, a lot's going on with the fence too. So I'll show you there in a few minutes where we have the new rails that are going to go up in the front, and you're going to love it. They're going to look beautiful. And all of the rendering that was done on the fence, because the new contractors that we have for the fence, everything really looks good. So let me show you what's going on. We'll start right here at the pool. And you can see all kinds of stuff going on here. The framework. So right now they're just getting all the forms ready so that they can pour. And when they do the pour, they're going to make sure that they do the plumbing and the electrical all at the same time, because there's going to be 2 lights, one in the front, one in the back. And so it's all going to be done at the same time so that there are no leaks. So that's pretty good right there. That's kind of exciting. And you see where the bar is right here? That's actually where, once the fence is put in, that's where the piping is going to be. And that's actually going to be the elevation of the pool. So the elevation of the pool will be right about where the bars are. And then this right here, this first piece right here is going to be, this is a super piece right here because this is going to be only 6 inches deep. So we can kind of just sit and relax and put a lawn chair there if you want to and just enjoy the pool with a margarita. So that's kind of exciting. And then they are working on drilling. Now this time you can see we're going to have 4-inch pipes put in so that the casing will be 4 inches, because we want to be able to put in a submersible pump, a 2 horsepower submersible. And here they're doing some work on the drill right now, but they're already about 12 meters down, and they figure they'll probably have to go another 12 meters. And what they'll do is they're going to show us a yield for 12 hours. And that yield is going to be demonstrating a constant flow of water, so that we know that it's important that we know that the aquifer continues to refill. That's why we're going to do 12 hours. And then, as we get into the house, you can see here that we're still working on the floors. And what's going to happen here is they're getting ready. This is where our island is going to be, and so they're going to be working on that in a couple of days. So that's another thing that we can't wait for. There's the guest room. Looking good. And they're still working on sanding the ceilings right now. They're sanding their first layer of seal coat. So if you've been watching my channel at all, you know we've had a challenge with the fence, but we finally got ourselves a contractor that knows what he's doing, and the crew that knows what they're doing, and our fence is starting to look really nice. Let me give you a view. Here's our fence now. Starting to really look like a fence. And what they're going to do is, with the columns, one, they're going to render the column. That I'll show you one rendered. But they're going to raise this. They're going to raise this up, and then they have the concrete's going to go like this. And that'll be the finish for all the rest of the post, except for the gate in the back is going to look just like this one here, where they have the caps on it. And then just to top things off. They're out here, they're getting ready to put in. Now this is what we call railings. These are nice railings. Take a look at that. This was done by a guy who cares about his business and the work that he does. And that's going to go up here. You'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those will go in. And that'll be the same color as the gate. The gate will be going in soon too. They have yet to put in a tie beam right here. And then the gate right there. So there you have it, guys. I don't know how many of you guys have built a house here in the Philippines before, but well, let me show you here. I wanted to show you what we want to see with all of the columns. And what we're going to do is we're going to be rendering the outside of the fence too. But we're just going to do a rough render. We're not going to do a finish on it. But we think that it'll still look nice. So if you see, that's what the finished columns will look like. And then the cap that we told you about that have an angle on it like that. I decided to come back here. Came back here just to see how good the railings are going to be. This is the difference in the job. I don't know if you guys saw the railings that we had before. And if I can, I'll show you what those look like. I don't know if I still have a picture of those. But this is what they look like now. Look at that. That is so much better. Just look at that. It's just incredible. I have to say I'm very happy. So the gate hasn't arrived yet. I think they're still working on some of what they're going to do with the gate. They have this gate to put in here, and then they have the access gate as well yet to do. And here, guys, I want you to see how nice this looks. So they did the angle that we were looking for on these columns. And just look at how nice this looks. This just looks just wonderful. What a difference a day makes. What a difference. Just perfect. I couldn't be happier. Just to show you what a good crew can do. Very happy with that. So guys, if you get a chance, let me have you hear your thoughts in the comments about how the fence turned out. And I just want to just reiterate that, you know, if you build a house, you're gonna have problems and things are sometimes they're not gonna go right. But it doesn't mean that you can't fix them. And this is a case where you can see that we fixed them. And now this did not cost us anything more because the budget that we had for the fence, this is still part of that budget. We just got lucky enough to get rid of the guy that was working on them when we did. And we're happy that we did. So if you're still thinking about building here in the Philippines, just know that you can find the right crew and you can get the job done. Between the house and what we're seeing right here with the fence, we're pretty happy. Anyway, stay tuned for the next one, guys, and welcome to the evolution.